Hi everyone, I'm Alex and today I have something truly special to show you. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We post new models, behind the scenes and updates on all of our Mojibake campaigns. So, after the incredible success of the Adventurer Tomes from the Epic Prop series, we are finally ready to launch the next chapter, the Heroes Tomes. The first wave was a huge success, thousands of downloads, an amazing response from the community, and tons of feedback that helped shape what I'm about to show you in this video. And by the way, I will leave you the link to our amazing Discord community down in the description. Now, let me introduce you to what the Heroes Tomes actually are. So, like the Adventure Tomes, they're fully 3D printable fantasy tomes designed as modular storage systems for all of your tabletop accessories. You can use them to store dice, miniatures, cards, tokens, paints, pencils, spell trackers, and pretty much anything related small you want to bring to your gaming table. Each tome is class-themed and customizable, so you can print the one that matches your favorite class, or build an entire library for your DnD party. Of course, all of the other D&D classes tomes will be unlocked as a stretch goals, so in total we will have 14 tomes. Looking at the new features and improvements, by far the most requested feature is a brand new magnetic lock system. This is strong, so instead of using the plastic peg we will use a screw. Clean, satisfying and perfect for transportation. So you don't need to worry anymore for the sliding lock to fall when the tome is in vertical position. Next, we added a metal rod slot in the spine for extra durability and weight. If you want your tome to feel absolutely solid, this is for you. Of course, the ball joint version will be available as well. And now let's assemble one together. For this demo, I will use the Warlock Tome, which is actually our first stretch goal, printing in beautiful multicolor, and in the upgraded version with the metal rods and the magnetic lock. We are going to use two metal rods, each 3 mm in diameter and 17 cm long. Also, we will need two 5x2 mm magnets for the lock and 4x4 3 mm magnets for the pages. And finally, a M4 50 mm long countersink screw. This will give the tome extra weight, stability and a really premium feel. These are all the pieces straight out of the printer, no sanding, no paint, just raw multicolor PLA. Of course, the printing time of multicolor will be much higher than monocolor, with also a lot of filament waste, but the result is amazing. Start by taking the front cover and attaching it to the spine. Once the pieces are aligned, insert one of the metal rods into the channel. It will slide all the way through and lock the two parts together. Now, repeat the exact same steps with the back cover. Attach it to the spine and insert the second metal rod. Next, take the pages piece and glue it onto the back cover. Make sure that the orientation is correct. The flat part of the pages must face on the left. Apply a small amount of glue and press firmly. Once the first section is assembled, we can insert the 4 magnets into the holes on the right side of the pages and on the back of the front cover. As you can see, there are extra holes if you want to add more magnets, but from all of our tests, the 4 main holes are more than enough. If the holes are too tight, you can use a solder iron to help you. And now comes the trickiest part, building the lock mechanism. Start with the lock part. Notice the central countersunk hole. That's where the screw will go in. Add a little glue and attach the lock cover on top of it. When you flip it over, you will see a slot for a 5x2 mm magnet. Insert the magnet now. Take the base lock piece and insert the second magnet. Make sure that the polarities attract. When you slide the lock into the base, the magnet should help hold in the place. With the lock assembly ready, add 2 small drops of glue and place it in the front cover. You will notice two flat surfaces, that's where exactly the lock system needs to sit. Be sure that the orientation is correct, magnet sides facing north. Next, take the side lock and the flap, connect them together and don't use any glue here. And now we can finally close the tome. Slide the screw through the guide and let the lock mechanism engage. Thanks to the magnets and the metal rods, the tome feels strong, solid and incredibly satisfying to open and close. So, we are at the end of the video. Don't forget that early bird supporters will also receive this beautiful Christmas tome for free, just after the campaign ends, in time for a beautiful Christmas gift. The campaign launches on November 18th, so make sure to hit the Notify Me on Launch button on Kickstarter, link of course in the description, to get the early bird rewards and help unlock, of course, all the class tomes. And if you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe, leave a like and stay tuned. We will be showing you more models, behind the scenes content and other printing tips. Again, don't forget, click the Kickstarter reminder button. The Heroes Tomes will launch on November 18th and we are very excited for this campaign, so I will see you next week. Bye!